Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Introduction. I do have, we have some announcements. We have some church announcements.
Yeah.
The both of us do. So first of all, this is a message for everyone who listens to the show. Now, I have said this time and time again to my family. If you can't handle listening to the things that I discuss on the show, please don't listen. And to anyone else, if you feel like you need to go and talk to people who I do know who are in my life and I don't know you, and you want to stir the pot, that's a horrible idea. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. That is very tacky and it's very disrespectful and it's unnecessary. And so thank you for listening. Please share with your friends, but please stop sharing with people if you're trying to turn it into some mess because you don't know me. And that's it. So, Medina.
I love the way you did that announcement.
That was much calmer than I rehearsed it in the car.
But and professional and super.
I had this drink, so it calmed my nerves.
Maybe that's what vodka does. So guys, my announcement is super quick and short, and not going to really go into detail. Carlos and I are no longer together. I feel like I had to say that because y'all were really going in on the comments. People were in my DMs being really rude, and I was like, oh, because I didn't let y'all know that I am single now. So get out my business.
So how was the mayor's ball?
It was amazing. It was
moving right along. You looked cute.
Oh my gosh, Kiki! Like I was there and I was meeting people that like regular people just aren't, like the tops of tops, like if that makes sense. Like one guy that I met, the guy that I was there with, he was like, hey, if you ever get a DUI, you need to meet him. He'll just erase it for you. I was like, oh,
I wish I knew him.
Thanks. Thanks for that. I met like the head of Chick-fil-A in Atlanta. He gave me all these Chick-fil-A. I was like, I love Chick-fil-A, hoping he would give me something free. He was like, oh, I love when people say that. Here you go. Take all these free things. Yeah. It was amazing. I met the mayor. I felt really cute. I felt like Cinderella.
Aw.
With her thigh out, because I had a little thigh showing.
Cinderella with her thigh out.
Yeah,
it was a modern day Cinderella.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun.
So much fun. How was your event?
The event was actually really cool. A lot of people who listen to CockTales were there, and they talked to me after the show, and they were like, yeah, we were asking everybody how they found out about the event, and most of the people that were there said that they found out through the show. So I was like, dope. Then I learned a lot of really valuable information. I didn't, like I told y'all before, I really didn't know what it was all going to be about. I knew it was a vision board thing, but they had a lot of tips for entrepreneurs, a lot of things about managing a business, finances, getting sponsorship. That's kind of what I spoke on, but they had other people to speak on that too. And it was just really cool. It was nice to be around a lot of people who have different business backgrounds, but who are all there with positive vibes, trying to help each other. You won a prize.
And I'm sitting, when you told me that, I was like, I never win prizes ever. I'm saying I didn't go and I win a prize.
Yeah. They had done a raffle or whatever with everyone who had RSVP'd, and they gave away like some really cool business services and some other stuff. But I did meet this couple, and I told them that we would reach out to them soon. So I'm not sure if they were flirting with me or not, because I never know when people are flirting with me. I'm always a little confused. So the girl is speaking about finances, right? Really cool girl, beautiful. So she's talking about finances. We talk afterwards. The man that was sitting by her comes in. He's talking to me too. I didn't know that they were together. She's pregnant. They're married. So he tells me he wants to talk about polygamy and why Black men cheat and lie and are dishonest and just won't stay their asses at home. So I was like, I would love to know your perspective on that. And he was talking about polygamy and all this other stuff. So then it got weird because the three of us are having a conversation.
Live? Like people are listening to
No, this is private. Well, not real private, but we were just still in the room, not on the mic. So I was telling them how I thought I wanted 5 boyfriends, but I really just can't focus on 5 different niggas.
It's a lot.
But I just be saying that, but it's just like, I really just mean I want to date a bunch of guys at the same time, because I never really do that. When I find somebody I like, I zone in on them, and then it fizzles out in 2 weeks, So,
I need to learn how to do that.
Well, it's not that great. I think you have a better method. But anyway, so I was talking about that. And so the lady is like, well, yeah, that can just mess things up because I did that. And something to the effect of it just fucked things up. And then she looks down and I was like, well, are you just looking down by chance, or you don't know who the baby is with because you're visibly pregnant? I'm confused. But then she tells me about her husband and she's like, this is my husband. And so I was like, yeah, I need a boyfriend who's like really tech savvy, maybe can edit video or something for my show. show. That would be great. She's like, he's really tech savvy. So then I was like, wait, are you guys flirting? And then at one point
He
said
edit some videos?
he said something about I will what did he say? Oh, don't scare her away. It was just like little comments. So I said, we're going to continue this conversation. I would love for the both of you to come on to CockTales one day.
Were you interested in dabbling in some pregnant pussy?
I'm really interested in them coming on the show.
I've always wanted to do that.
Talking to us, and we can find out more about their lives. And just stop asking me about these people when it's already the people that we talking about, and they're gonna be listening now. But that's really it. That's all I did. I'm excited for Christmas. I did some of my Christmas shopping. I'm not done yet. But you know,
my family's not doing Christmas gifts this year, and I'm a little bit sad about it. But my mom was like, this year we need to focus on the real meaning, and I was like, okay.
What's the real meaning? Jesus?
Like love and like togetherness. I mean, the baby's still gonna get presents, but like I'm used to being like the baby of the family, and I always get the most.
Do you have a hard
gifts.
time with that?
No, I don't. But I mean, like now I'm like I wanted some shit. I had a list prepared.
So you do have a hard time with that because you were prepared. Okay, anyway, moving on. This week we have Mandii B from Whoreible Decisions.
What's up, nigga?
What's up? This your girl Mandii B, a.k.a., you know, Peggy Bundy, a.k.a. Booty Warrior, a.k.a. that bitch, a.k.a. Full Court Fronts. What's going on, y'all?
A.k.a. You look
girl.
good.
Thank you,
What's
sis.
up?
Listen, you can't flirt with me. I did eat pussy last night, so now I feel like I'm in like a rhythm here.
When
So
I
if you
said,
flirt with me, we may have to leave after this.
I might have to flirt with Mandii.
Listen, what's going on? I'm so first off, I want to say that I'm so happy to be here. If you guys don't know, Weezy was on an episode way back when. So I listened to you guys and I was like, you gonna be in Atlanta, you gotta meet these bitches, like they're great. I think that y'all are great with what y'all do. And we've had a conversation off air where I was like, oh bitch, no, y'all serious. Like y'all competition, bitch. Y'all the real bitch. Like y'all is the shit.
But
like,
I gave us so many accolades and I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
No, but you guys not only are beautiful, but I feel like you guys aren't maybe as raunchy as us. Like,
no,
we're kind of where
you said aren't as raunchy.
No, we can scare people away. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I don't think we're as raunchy
at all.
Because I listen and I get shocked. You just called yourself Peggy Bundy, and we're getting into that.
I did. We can scare people away. So, like, I think not only are you two beautiful, you guys both still have jobs. You guys are very much like us. But not only that, y'all know in real life, so we both biracial. They don't give us the black card like that. So.
I always forget that y'all are both mixed.
Yeah,
I don't even think about it.
Is your mom white or is your dad white?
So my mom is white. My dad is Jamaican.
Oh,
her dad is Israeli white. And her mom is black. So, like, we're both, like, literally the mix-up of biracial. But...
That's so cute.
Yeah, but my mom black in real life. She had a lot of black in her. So
oh my God.
She black in real life.
Jamaican.
But no, yeah. So like I don't think we get the credit as much as I would like for us to sit here and say that we're a black podcast. We've had a lot of women say,
really?
You guys can't really say that y'all are black because our light skin, our hair. Like we've had the comments and I'm just like, we identify as a black ass podcast. And I identify specifically.
I never even thought about that.
Yes, we get that.
Like
so
I knew
much.
you guys were mixed, but I don't think about you guys being
Not
mixed,
being
meaning
black.
not
Yeah.
being
No, we
black.
get that so much. And of course, I only deal with black guys, but my co-host deals with white guys. Like we literally have a huge mesh and mix that we're both super opposite, but we come together to make this show. And so, yeah, so I'm not going to lie. Like, I think y'all are dope. I think y'all are awesome. What y'all are doing.
Oh,
Your editing is amazing. Because, you know, I listen to all
Shout
that
out to
shit.
Kiki.
Oh, my bad. Look, I'm out. Just so y'all know, we are drinking in real life. Me and Medina came here drunk as fuck.
I'm shaking. I'm like...
I had one cocktail today. So I got my eyebrows microbladed yesterday, so I didn't get to drink that much.
Oh, that's
Thank
why
you
you glistening.
Yeah, because I have the healing ointment on.
Really glistening.
Thank you. So I wasn't supposed to drink, so I took it easy yesterday and I was tired because I had been getting beautiful all day. So today I had to get waxed and then I went to brunch. I thought I was going to get like a couple margaritas in and have like a fun tequila vibe.
No.
They were taking too goddamn long. So here I am. So I'm going to drink with y'all.
I've had the worst service in Atlanta.
Where at?
Everywhere, bitch. I like from Taco Mac to Wet Willie's to Where do we go?
BQE?
Everywhere, just every fucking where. I'm just like, where's the Southern hospitality?
You gotta go to the right places.
Yeah, fuck all that shit.
You gotta go to the places where they don't have a host with
Well,
a mic.
first
That's
off,
what it is.
it's Atlanta, so I'm thinking there's Atlanta, there's dick. No, like nothing about Atlanta is what it makes it seem.
mean,
Fuck this shit. I'm not getting dick. I've been here literally 3 out of the last
3 weekends, huh?
3 out of the last 4 weekends I've been in Atlanta. I ain't even gonna front.
What you be coming out here for?
Work. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
So I come out here for podcast work. We came out here to interview someone who canceled. We're not gonna talk about that. And then I came out here for a graduation. My homegirl just graduated from the University of Alabama, Birmingham.
Congrats.
So I went to Atlanta. That was cool. And then the other one was my job flew me to Chicago. So I was like, oh, fuck that. They're going to fly me one way. I only had to play one way back. So I was like, let me come to Atlanta.
ATL, what's up?
And still don't be getting no dick. So I don't know what the dating life is
Maybe
here. Like, you're
just
single now, so I would love to know throughout this time in 2019 what dating life is like. And
dating sucks right
you guys,
now.
I'm going to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. I had one of my friends tell me, Dina, just stay in your relationship. You don't want to come out here in the streets.
It's so bad. Dating right now as a single
I think you'll
woman
have
is
fun.
hard.
I think it's fun if you want to just go on dates and you don't want anything to like repeat. So if you just want to have your single girl fun, you are going to have a blast. Now, if you're trying to get locked down again.
I don't want to get flown out. I don't care. So first off,
you don't get flued out?
No. First off, I don't want to get flued out, bitch. First off, I don't have the time.
No,
so I had one nigga like, come to Oklahoma on Tuesday.
Bitch, my sister lives in Oklahoma. Will you watch her channel if you go?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know shit about Oklahoma, but I told him, I said, I have a real job. Like, I'm sorry.
You can't do that no more.
I can't just switch my schedule. Like, it's not like that. Furthermore, it's just like, a lot of these guys like want you to be available when they're available, but
and you be like, nigga.
I'm a busy ass woman, so I'm realizing now more that I think niggas really want bitches that don't do shit.
They do.
They think they do. And then when they see you not doing the shit, then they want to say something about you not doing shit.
They just want to complain. I'm convinced.
Every single time.
They just want to complain.
Single time. So it's hard for me right now, like dating. But it's also hard for me dating because I genuinely know I want a boyfriend. So
you want a relationship.
Oh, I do want a relationship. So talking to people right now, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Like, I don't want a pen pal. Oh, you're not paying bills? Okay, so what are you doing? And then I don't need anyone sexually right now because clearly I've had that, so I went out last night and a girl that I met who was with my really close friend, she's like, the reason why you can't find your husband yet is because you're not manifesting it into the universe. So
how do we manifest?
I have a guy that I've been fucking for 5 years. He makes me come. I talk about him on the show 24/7. And she's like, this guy that you've been fucking for 5 years, until you let him go and stop fucking with him, you're not going to create the energy in the universe
that is going to bring what you're saying you want. Because it's almost like the universe is like, bitch, you saying you want it, but we know you really...
And she's literally
That's not fair.
The universe
That's not fair.
She literally told me, like, last night we had this conversation, and she was like, the universe knows, bitch, what you're doing. So you can't hide shit.
The universe is such a nosy bitch.
If
I say I want something new, send me something new. I just want to stay warm in the meantime.
And
I can't give up the little things that I'm holding on to. I can't.
I said, as a single woman, am I not supposed to come in the midst of looking for a motherfucking nigga? Like, what is the fucking, what are we doing?
According to the universe is like, bitch, stop fucking with him.
Right. And so, like, having this conversation with her, and she's married. She met her husband 9 months ago. Within 6 months of dating, they were engaged.
Well, I might need to try it.
And
because
so I'm just like,
I feel like
I need to be on the fast track.
Though, I feel like that's like a dream come true.
I feel like it might be easier just based on numbers because there's so many more people.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone has their cute boots on. You're like, meet me at the train.
That's
what?
So cute. First off, meeting a nigga at the train is not cute.
I don't want to meet you at the damn train.
Secondly,
I'm thinking of Sex in the City.
Yeah, but when you're in New York too, especially so for me, being from the South, being from motherfucking Florida, Old Town, 407, Chopper City, you already know. Nah, but like being from the South, what, 18, 19, 20, you're used to dealing with men who have not only cars, but their own apartments.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. In New York, you're literally having to be like, oh, you got a roommate? Okay. No car? Okay. And then hopefully they're paying for your Uber there and back, which can be a lie if they're in another borough. Not only that, I live in the Bronx. If a nigga live in Brooklyn, it's an overnight bag every time it's far.
You live in the Bronx. I always take an overnight bag.
Okay. So a nigga in the Brooklyn is not an option. I may as well date a nigga in Philly. Like,
is that far?
It's far.
Wait, Mandy, what do you put in your weekend bag? I'm just curious.
So my weekend bag has, first off, my eyebrows, which I don't have on today, but I always have my eyebrow kit. No, I know, bitch, but listen, I was busy last night.
Oh, you were.
She was balls deep in some pussy.
So in my weekend bag, if I go to sleep over a nigga's house, normally it's an outfit for the next day, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Something like regular. I'll have a bullshit t-shirt on, like in the bag, but I normally always want to wear something of theirs, and I take it. I do. I take all of them.
Do you leave the next morning and don't come back until they invite you again, or?
So it depends.
Do you feel obligated to leave?
Are we talking? So the obligating to leave. So I've dealt with a lot of athletes. Mm-hmm. So if they're in town and I'm going to them, normally I am leaving the next morning to go to work.
What if they live in whatever city you're in? Like, and you like them. We won't say how they feel about you, but you like them. It's not just a fuck.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm very open. Like, I don't like feeling stupid. So I'm not gonna lie. And I think we were talking about this even in terms of asking a man for money. Mm-hmm. I'm very open with, if I want something, I'm going to ask for it, and I need to know the answer immediately. Ooh. So if I know that I want to cuddle and spend the night with you, I'm going to ask you, so are we cuddling and spending the night? Like,
you say it on the date or before?
No, before I even come over. Am I cuddling and spending the night with you? Because there are niggas, because even when I have guys come over, I'll be like, so what you doing after it? You're not spending the night. I don't want to be, but I don't want to receive that attention, especially from a guy who I genuinely want to stay with. So I'm just very vocal. We talk about it all the time on my show. Like, I'm very big on communication. Mm-hmm. The worst thing that a man can say is no. Literally, as long as you can learn to accept no, mm-hmm. you're golden in terms of asking a nigga for money, in terms of asking a nigga for more in a relationship, in terms of asking a nigga for what you want. Mm-hmm. Like, clearly, I'm into a lot of things as well in the bedroom. So I'm going to put it all on the line. The worst you could say is no. Okay, you're not into it? Okay, no. It's a no. But a lot of us as women deal with these insecurities where no is like the worst thing that we can hear.
It feels bad. See? So this is what I do. I don't be asking straight up questions. I play little games.
Oh, I don't like
And
games.
I'm a sneaky girl, and I will just be like, oh, well, I'm just going to bring my bag. My bag has lots of stuff. It's not a one-night bag. When it's
you got a suit. Kiki has a suitcase.
Wait, you bring a suitcase to niggas' houses?
Sometimes. It depends on where we are.
I would feel stupid bringing a suitcase. And
they let me stay, though.
What's going on?
Could you imagine? He's like,
well, they don't say that. That's the thing.
What you got going on after this? And bitch, I got a whole suitcase.
They don't do that, though. They let me stay. They give me a drawer. They make me feel comfortable. So I feel comfortable bringing more and more stuff. Now, eventually I get put out.
We deal with
different niggas. It does happen that way.
I don't know. Like, I be feeling like I put the obligation to leave on me. Like, sometimes they don't even put it on me. I put it on me. I wake up like,
I should, but if they won't say it,
like,
I
don't know why I
leaving.
do that shit.
I'm saying I will cuddle all day.
I love to cuddle.
I love,
and we're gonna get up and smoke a hookah, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna go to brunch.
I don't like hookah, but I'm a super
watch a movie.
I'm a super dumb, and I'm super hard, and so people don't expect me to be so like lovey-dovey. But I like nothing more than to just lay up and be up on a nigga and kiss, and lay up under a guy all day.
I love kissing so long,
really? And that's the thing. Like, what's crazy is liking kissing. I don't kiss every nigga I fuck.
Really?
What? What if you? Is it because you don't like them? Maybe
no.
Like even the ones you like, you won't kiss them.
Bitch, 24/7 we don't really kiss.
But do you really like him, or do you like fucking him?
Is he famous?
He's lit. He cool. He lit.
He cool.
Way to dodge that.
He cool.
So why don't you kiss him? So you feel like it's too intimate?
So I think that's another thing. So there's a lot of different ways to fuck somebody.
There are.
And so with him, I actually enjoy getting fucked. So like, I allow him to be dominant, which I don't allow many people to have that role with me in the bedroom.
Because usually you're that person.
I prefer to be dominant. And not only that, I feel like kissing is very intimate.
Very.
So, nigga, I could eat your ass. I could spit in your mouth. You could spit in mine. Like, there's all these nasty things that people may think are super crazy. But to me, kissing, cuddling, those things are so intimate to where I do want to save those things for people who I really genuinely want to be with or like.
See, I can't, like, I like kissing so much that I'm just kissing niggas. Like, I'm kissing you.
No.
Like, we kissing. Like, I just like the way it makes things flow. Like, I like
it does make it flow, yeah.
It makes it flow, like, in a different type of vibe. Like, fuck me like I'm your girl.
You like romantic.
I like,
But see,
but
that's-
I like
do
to be
too.
fucked too. But I still want you to.
But what you just said, fuck me like I'm your girl. I don't like any confusion because you're not.
Because
gonna
that
have
will
me in my
confuse
fucking
me.
feelings.
I will be in my feelings.
Don't
I
have
be in
me
my feelings
get
every.
confused.
Don't have
I
me in
do.
violence. I don't want the boyfriend treatment. I don't want none of that. Like even when I'm with like, so I fuck married niggas too. I fuck like whatever.
I
Like,
love how open you are.
no,
about that,
seriously.
by the way.
And so it's to the point where I know my role with you. I'm not going to play any other role. Like if you want the girlfriend experience, okay, that's going to cost you a little more. But
just like the
you
show,
know,
nigga,
it
I want
is.
an envelope with 10,000 in cash.
there you go.
Okay.
But in terms of where, so all of us are now casually dating and dealing with different people. I
Mhm.
don't need the boyfriend treatment from everybody. And
Mhm.
from this specific person, we have an arrangement. It's amazing. It works for both of us. We love fucking each other. But I don't want to become emotionally attached to you. And unfortunately, as women, we feel like once a guy fucks us, oh my God, he loves us. He wants to be with me. No, that's not the case. So I don't
Isn't
want to
that
be
crazy though? That
It is.
transfer of energy, how you just, and you might not even be a
You
bitch
just
like that,
feel
but when you do have
attached.
sex, all of a sudden you're like, okay, hey, why don't you text me back? He's doing the same shit that he was doing before he fucked you. Calm down, bitch.
Exactly.
1,000%.
But even like, okay, with my long-term fuck buddy, I feel like we had a conversation
What
very
is long
early
term for you, real quick?
since 2012, so 6 years.
God
Woo,
damn.
okay, we about to say.
Damn, that is a long
That
time.
is.
That's a
That's
long
as long as you had your relationship.
So
seem
let me
like,
ask
right?
you, because
Yeah.
everyone asks me all the time, how do you fuck this guy 24/7 and you don't want him to be your boyfriend? So you've been fucking someone since 2012.
Mhm.
Why is it that you haven't felt the need to make him more than what he is?
Or do you want to?
Or do you want
He
to and
just
he just
doesn't want
doesn't?
to.
What is it?
No, I think that he has good qualities, but when I do actually stay, like I've gone to visit him for a weekend, and when we have like actual conversations, I don't really like him like that. But he's a
Okay.
beautiful man,
Yes,
and I see
bitch.
that he has likable qualities. But like the conversation is just like, I'm not really feeling this. We have different senses of humor. I really just want to fuck you and suck you.
You're
dick.
like, let's just take it for what it is.
Yeah, and so it's like at one point I was like, do I like him? I was feeling attached, but then I was like, no, I really just like fucking him, and he was kind of a band-aid for somebody else who I really did like, so I had to get over that confusion. But even still now, it's like I always knew what it was. Like at one point I did get confused, but I always knew what it was, and it's like because I don't feel like he tried to lie to me and make me feel like you're my girlfriend or like I'm falling in love with you or any of that. I was just like, I want to fuck you. Yeah, you can come for the weekend. I don't have shit else because actually my girlfriend lives out of town, so you're free. So, you know, it's like
So wait, he has a girlfriend.
I don't know what he has right now. This was
You're not even
years
worried
ago.
about
Are
it.
we
You're
dealing
like,
with the
it's
same
not
nigga?
my
Yep,
business.
same shit. Yep.
I don't know what's going on. That's not my business.
But
I
I
don't
do
tell him
know.
about mine, and we just know what we have going on, and that's when I come to town, when I make all those trips down to Houston, we're fucking, okay? And that's what it
Okay.
is. So, and I like to have the boyfriend experience when I have sex with him, though. And I've told him that,
See,
and that's
so
okay.
I'm
But
not
I
gonna-
already know
I'm
that we
different
don't
with
have
that.
feelings.
Yeah.
So I can put that block, I can turn it off. I will get up and get my shit and leave in the morning. I'm not going to be acting crazy.
It's crazy
Thank
because
God.
we're talking not only to other women, but even to men. So you speak a lot like me. And I don't feel like a lot of women or men know that there are women who can not emotionally attach themselves
When
to
men
sex.
say
If
that,
you
and I'm
stop-
always the
Men-
one
men
who's like,
literally
hold a
feel
minute, it's like there are bitches out here that can really, I can
Y'all have
detach.
You
to
can
stop
detach
lying
if we're
to
clear,
us. Don't
if
tell
we're
us.
clear.
Don't
Yeah.
fuck me good like you my man, and then try and act like you want to be my man when all you want to do is fuck me. I would have
Right.
fucked you, gave you the girlfriend experience. I would accept the boyfriend
And
experience.
then we can
And
do
we
it
can go
again
on-
when
and
we
we can-
see each other.
or we
Be
cannot.
fucking clear, nigga.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm one of the.
Agreed.
There are some
that
women
really
where
makes
you
me
don't.
mad. I'm getting hot.
I'm
Look,
getting
I
hot.
know
Like,
both of y'all seem real
because
real into it. Like, okay, we know, bitch. We know. But I think that's kind of like something, and I don't know where this came from, that sex is always emotional with women. Because
It's
the same
not.
way,
I mean, it
the same,
is,
yeah, but
to a certain
but the
extent.
same way men can literally have sex and not have any type of emotional ties. I've had those type of sexual interactions with men as well, which is why when I sit here and say I could be a swinger, I could sit here and maybe be in a different type of relationship outside of monogamy.
Mhm.
It's because I know that sex is not, just because you fuck someone else doesn't mean you don't love me. Just because, you know, we may want to interact with different people doesn't mean we don't have this bond together. And unfortunately, a lot of us tie sex with love, sex
Yeah.
with pure emotions. And it's just like, it's not that way. Like, it's just not. It's just fucking not. Like, look at the fucking Offset shit right now with Cardi. First off, that's toxic. We're not going to get into that. 'Cause I already know that we can have a whole conversation about how that's not right.
Oh my
But
God, he's so
even
annoying
with that,
right now.
yeah, he wanted to fuck other bitches, but he's still emotionally attached to this woman.
But are you emotionally attached, or do you just not want anybody else to have her?
I think sometimes people get
I
that
think it's
confused.
sometimes-
Because sometimes
Yeah,
it's just possession.
Sometimes it's
Possession
like,
is a
I
real
just don't
thing.
want anybody else to fucking have you.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, we all know I have situationship after situationship after situationship, and those
Who are
niggas
you?
get
Are you
real.
me, sis? Are you
Girl,
me?
I don't know. I might be.
Jesus, I'm so sick of these shits. Like, I just
I'm
posted a
sick
nigga
of
on
them.
my Instagram, and everyone's like, "Oh my," and I'm like,
I
"Y'all,
don't
he
be I
been,
wanna-
Yeah, who is it?
he been in the picture for like 8 years. Like, he's not going anywhere." And I'm just like, why though? Like,
I just feel
I'm
like
bored now. Like, when you're bored, you go back.
If you don't, that is true. If you don't want me to be with anybody else, but you don't want me, you can't tell me that you want us to be exclusive or whatever we decide we want for each other. Because it doesn't have to be an exclusive relationship. But if you can't tell me what you really want from me, then why are you getting mad that I'm going after somebody else to see
So
what
let me
else is
ask you,
out
what
there?
do you want from a man? Would you want a man?
Well,
to be
it depends on which
exclusive with you?
man.
Right now,
You're a man. Just think
if
about
you,
one.
If you have somebody that you like, because unfortunately we do have sex with niggas and we catch feelings. Yes.
Yeah.
So would you be somebody who would want to be exclusive to the point to where he's not fucking anyone else? Because right now it sounds like you all right, but
well, I'm not fucking anybody. That's why this is very confusing, and I'm looking around the
Okay.
room. I'm not fucking anybody. I haven't fucked anybody in a while. I just told y'all I'm gonna go and kiss nobody in a month. So I'm just very horny. I've been fucking my vibrator. Do I want to be in an exclusive relationship with my vibrator? No. I would actually like for us to break up. I want a real dick attached to a body
You done with
that
vibes.
smells
Young
good.
vibe.
Yeah, I just want to put it in the drawer and save it for a rainy day or a special occasion. You know, maybe me and my man can have fun with it. I think it depends because it really depends on how I feel with that person. I too am a very fickle person. So at times I want to be possessive and I want this person all to myself. But at other times it's like, I want you to be open. Like if I decide, hey, let's have a threesome, I want you to be open to that. I don't want to be arguing with you about that shit. And I don't want you to feel like it's something wrong with me because I want that or that I don't care about you or you're not enough for me. But sometimes I just feel nasty when I wake up and I want to do something a little bit out of the norm. I'm not trying to, do too much. I'm not trying to like fuck you in the ass.
don't do
Man,
that.
right away.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Because that's what I want to talk.
But
It's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying that's not going to be my introduction.
We've also, like, I've dealt with, like, different interactions with men, too, where they're into different things and I'm into different things. So, there's
Different like what?
So, there's been a compromise.
Because we want to talk about it, and you keep trying to skate around it.
Different. I'm a different nigga. What?
There's literally almost a compromise with a lot of the men that I feel, like, sexually attracted to and then want to move further. So, I clearly like to be dominant in the bedroom. So I do like a man who can be sub. So
You like to dominate men.
Yes, I do.
And women, or are you different with women?
What's crazy is with women. So
No.
I don't like head. I don't care for head.
Mhm.
So
Really?
Receiving it or giving it?
I was just with a bitch last night. We fucked. I ate her. We fucked so long. I was just like, Jesus Christ, this is a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I was eating pussy for a very long time. But then, like, when it came to fucking with her, I just wanted her to stick her fingers in me. I like penetration. So even the whole time we're fucking, I'm like, damn, bitch, I wish there was a nigga here. Like, I wanted a man. And so there are times where I want women. There are times where I want to be open or I want an audience. But a lot of the men, there are also times where I like to be dominant. So like we mentioned, so I'm into pegging, which I've mentioned on my show often.
God.
I am a woman who
How do you bring that up?
So,
Because I want to try it.
so I'm not gonna lie.
You do?
I've said this so many times. Yes, I would like to try it, but I also don't have a person to try it on. So we've got a lot of work.
You may think that. So
Oh, I'm
a
not
lot
fucking,
of these
so.
men will not open up unless they feel like they're 100% comfortable with a woman. And I will say, I feel like I'm one of those women where men feel like they can literally open up the floodgates. So like even with starting this podcast and being as open as I am now, I felt like I've taken in so much from just energies. Men have opened up about their sexual traumas, their molestations, their being attracted to trans women. A lot of, literally, if I sit here and said I had 10 niggas in my phone, I would say 7 of them have been curious or have been with trans women. That is a huge
Are they
attraction.
ashamed of it?
When they talk to me, no.
Okay.
But they're very adamant on them not liking men.
Okay.
So there is the whole stigma of, I view these as women, and them really trying to, like, even though they have dicks still, like, these aren't post-op trans women. These are still women with still like I'm to the point where so an ex of mine I've taken to a trans strip club in New York. Other ones I send them trans porn that I find. And I've literally throughout this podcast felt like I've now identify as queer. Their weave, their makeup, it's just
they need some sponsorship.
It's not for me. Not only that,
they got the socks on. Take their fucking socks off.
You get so mad about the socks.
No, not only the socks, you have the Timbs, but the men are so aggressive to where there's no sensual
it's so hard to
interaction in
find
straight
that.
porn. So when you watch gay porn, you're seeing men in vulnerable states. They're moaning. I love a man to moan. When I suck your dick, when we fucking, I need you to moan. Like I like a man to talk, to moan, to do things in that nature. And I don't see that except for gay porn. Not only that, in gay porn, they're waxed. Like their booty holes is beautiful.
They're oiled up.
They're oiled
muscles.
up. They balls look nice. Their dicks are smooth. Like
hair is cut.
They're very beautiful men.
I do like a pretty man.
Yes, and in straight porn, it's more like, oh, I know y'all.
face you made. I do like a pretty man.
You do. Like
she doesn't. That's what she said.
No, and see,
I love them.
I'm shallow. Like I've fucked guys where I don't want them to talk. You're beautiful. Don't talk.
You will say those words.
I swear to God, like
oh my God, make a Mandii book.
I swear to God, I swear to God, there's one guy.
I just need to hang out and see her in action and let it rub off.
If I sit here,
I might fuck her. So I don't need to.
Don't listen. You can't.
She already said she still got pussy on her breath.
I really be fucking down bitches, bro. Like, chill. But no, like, if I show you even some of the guys that, like, I've talked to or been with, like, beautiful ass niggas. But some of them, it's
but beautiful
like,
and still manly or beautiful and feminine?
Oh, no, bitch. I like masculine.
Okay.
Oh, no, bitch. Beautiful. Like,
but Mandii, you're skipping it. When you ready to put that strap on.
Yes.
And fuck them.
So
what do you say? Or do they usually bring it up to you or do you bring it up?
No, there's a conversation.
Okay.
So the times that I have fucked a guy with a strap on, the one guy we went to the sex store together.
Okay.
And I was like, you want this one or this size? Which size you want? Like,
what size did he want?
So it was the small one.
Because I would want a small one.
It was a 6-inch, but it was thick.
Ooh,
but
it was small.
I ain't gonna lie, it was thick. No, bitch, it was thick.
Ooh.
And then the other guy, I actually bought like a prostate strap on. So it was literally a dildo that curved at the tip. So a man's prostate is if you take your fingers and curve up.
Right there.
Yeah. So
I didn't put the fingers in.
It wasn't in the shape of a dick. It was literally just a cylinder with a curve up.
Okay.
So the first time I fucked a guy with a strap on, it was like just with a.
I believe you're here fucking.
No,
niggas,
seriously,
literally.
yeah, literally, and they're like tall, like one was 6'7", one was 6'11".
And he's just bent over.
I just love them nice and tall.
He's
like
spreading
that.
his 6'10" booty hole.
So the second one actually got on top and rode me, and it was amazing.
Can
you tell that they feel uncomfortable?
What position do you have to be in for him? His big. You are not a tall girl.
I'm 5'1.5", 5'2".
So you're even shorter than me.
I'm tiny.
So he gets on you. His knees are in your cheeks, basically, because.
Oh yeah, no. Well, his knees were like by my hips.
Okay.
Because I mean,
so
he was going up and down on my strap.
And so, what did he do with his hands? Was he like?
No, he was
like, what do you do?
Does he have his hand on his knees? Like,
so
that's what I like to do.
No, so his
he got good rhythm.
No, he was riding the fuck out my dick. I hate y'all so much. But no, like with one hand he was jacking his dick. So like I thought it was beautiful.
Oh,
to sit
I forgot
there and
his dick
watch
would
him
be
jack
right
while
there.
he rode me.
I'm picturing this in my mind. For some reason, I'm picturing LeBron James.
I'm not
Was
even
he
lie.
heavy?
I'm not even gonna lie. When we leave, I'll show y'all the picture of him. Y'all ain't even gonna believe it because he's a beautiful man.
That seems like a lot of work for you.
What about your stroke game? How is that?
I asked him that. Oh. So shout out to Savoy from Eat Pray Thought.
That's him?
No.
Oh. That's another podcast.
But he was talking on his podcast, and a lot of men are like, "Yo, straight women don't really have even strokes. Like, how y'all know if y'all stroking right?" So I literally hit him up, the nigga who I pegged, and I was like, "Yo, was my stroke game good when I was fucking you?" And I literally asked
What'd
him
he
that.
say?
So I screenshotted it and put it on Twitter, and he was like, "Yeah," because we had just talked about it because. He didn't even realize I was getting my whole dick up in his ass.
Oh.
And he didn't even realize. He thought he was only taking a little bit. But I was like, oh, no, I was all up in that bitch.
Put it all in there.
But because I
was
fucked
all
it
in your
so good,
stomach.
he ain't even know, bitch, because it felt so good, bitch.
Oh, my.
So, like,
okay, so did you use, like, what kind of lube did you use? Did you use
So
any?
I had a silicone, so the strap-on was, like, silicone.
Okay.
So I used a water-based lube, I believe it was. that's what you want to use if you're having a silicone. And I made sure it was lubed the fuck up. But I ate his ass a whole lot too before, so there was saliva and lube.
Do you like eating ass?
I do. I was eating the girl's ass last night. Like, hey.
You know what? I think I like eating ass more than I like sucking dick.
Really?
Oh, no.
It makes my jaw tired.
Sucking dick?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Like, I like to suck the balls, but the dick?
I like to suck dick, but I'm not going to suck your dick until you come. That's just not going to happen.
I like to, like, make that a finish him type of move. Yeah. Like, when I'm tired, I don't want to ride your dick. I really didn't want to do that.
Mouth. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And
like,
I'm come in my mouth.
But I don't ever want to fuck somebody to where, hold on, like, damn, these people still hit me. I'm like, damn, girl, we gonna do lunch.
Lunch is over.
But no, I genuinely, I'll suck your dick to make you hard.
Okay.
I don't want to suck your dick to make you come.
Yeah, it's just
I like penetration.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not my goal. Like, and I know a lot of guys are like, damn, can you suck me till I come?
No.
I don't want to.
I can't, though. But I can't. I literally,
like, are you about to come right now?
Unless you're a quick comer.
Okay.
Unless you're a quick comer or we've been fucking and then you come, you come in my mouth after. Okay, cool. But
do you like to swallow it or do you spit it?
Oh, no, I swallow.
Okay.
So I
can't swallow.
But
really?
I can't, and I've tried.
I'm very big with...
It's like swallowing snot.
You gotta get them to shoot it to the back of your throat like a real shot.
Right niggas, they should be tasting good. Like,
I don't
not
know
good,
about
but
that.
don't
Well,
taste
for
like
me,
nothing.
it's the texture. It's the texture. It feels like
Mandy
a
was
blob.
drinking a Bloody Mary already, so I can't really trust her on the taste.
I cannot believe you drink Bloody Mary.
And she was, I texted her about the drink.
What did
That's
y'all
what it
expect?
That is. And then she said vodka, and I was like, she's
fucking
so white.
tomato
Okay.
soup on ice.
That's all right. Exactly.
Yo, my
she was
friends
pouring
called
hot
it
sauce
liquid
in it at
spaghetti.
brunch. It is. And she
Oh,
just...
wait, I had, so we went to brunch last week. And I literally was like, let me put some more hot sauce in this bitch. And
I
I
was
was
just looking
literally
like,
where'd y'all go to brunch at?
BQE.
BQE.
That's where she had the
Not
bad
bad.
service. Don't rush
It was
there.
so bad.
Because they ain't gonna rush to bring you shit.
It was so bad.
You gotta go to Argosy. Have you been there?
No.
Girl, it's so fucking cute and everybody's really nice and social.
It was so
like
bad. I don't like bad service.
Did you?
I don't like anything bad. So, like, even with talking to these niggas, like, if you just, I don't want a pen pal. And I let every guy know that I'm talking to.
When you say you don't want a pen pal, what do you mean? Like all the texting and stuff?
So, if
Are
we
they in
both
prison?
live in the same city, there's, like, different types.
If we watching Love After Lockup.
But if we both live in the same city
Uh-huh.
and you've been in my phone for a week and a half, 2 weeks.
That's
and
too long.
What the fuck are we
We
doing?
have yet to meet up. We have yet to make plans. What are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing? Not only that, if you live in another city and my nigga, you still ain't talk about no itinerary or flying me the fuck out or flying to New York, what are we doing? So what I do is I literally send everybody inmate.com. If you type it in your phone, send it in a text message, the whole site pops up. It's pen pals in prison. I asked them what the fuck is your inmate number, because at this point I could be talking to a nigga who would appreciate my nudes way more than you, because my nigga, you're free.
And
You're
you can come
free.
over here.
You can either come over here or book my fucking flight. So what are we doing? And if we're not doing anything, get the fuck off my phone.
And
Mandy,
you
you're
say
a savage.
That's what
I
I'm
love
saying.
it.
So
I
you
love
say
it.
just like that.
Just like, oh, if you read my text messages, like, just like that. What are we doing?
That shit is sexy.
No, just like
as
that.
Fuck,
So some
Mandy.
niggas like, some niggas get turned on by it, and I'm like, no, but I'm dead.
But I feel like some
But I'm
niggas
dead
are
ass.
probably like, okay.
No,
I believe
no,
it.
I
no,
can't
I'm not
even
gonna lie.
play around
Because,
with
not
that.
because they don't want to fuck with you, but because you know you have some other shit going on, and you know you fucking with a real one, and she's like,
That vodka.
she
Oh.
really is not about to play that game with you.
Yeah.
No, I don't have time for it. I genuinely also feel like, as like, I'm a 28-year-old woman now. I know what makes me come. I know what turns me on. I know what I want. And so
What do you want?
I'm not gonna lie. So first off, I want to come, bitch.
I
So
don't come from sex.
if we're not on the
Wait.
same, no,
Pause,
but it's because you may
pause.
not be 100%
You never
sure
come?
with what you like, bro.
it is very rare.
Bitch, I'll make you come home.
With women, I do, but
Okay,
like
but with men.
with dick, I don't know. It's like, and it's not like it doesn't feel good. I'm enjoying the sex. It's not like I'm laying there like, why am I here? I love it.
do you tell them, like, hey, try this, or put your hand here?
I
lick
do
me
all of that,
here?
but it's just like something.
They do it
about-
wrong? Or do they follow your instructions?
They follow. I mean, it's been a minute since I've had sex with someone else, but we'll see how it goes. Like I'll start
I mean, I'm not
trying it,
gonna
but
lie.
sex has never made me come. It's
But
not.
that's the thing too.
Oral
like,
does, but
Like the penetration.
but the
Ooh.
penetration doesn't.
I don't know.
I love penetration.
I
I've
do
come
too.
from penetration. But it's more so now to me, like with what you just said, you have sex with guys, but it's like, I'm just having sex with guys. At this day and age, I refuse to have sex just to go through the motions.
Mhm.
Like, I need to come. I need to feel great. I need to feel like I'm exhausted. Like,
Do you
I've had-
squirt?
I have squirted before, yes. And there's
That's such a freeing
Have you
feeling.
squirted
there's
before?
been a couple
Yeah.
guys that haven't. It's the best feeling in my life. Like I've literally
feels
cried.
like-
I've like my eyes have gotten. I've cried. I done told a nigga I
ain't
love him and I
cried.
ain't like that nigga for shit. Outside of sex,
You were
I hated him
crying.
and I told him I loved him so. And then he recorded it. So then it's
Oh,
like
no.
he's like, no, but you do love me. No, nigga, that's not.
I just
you,
said that
don't
in the
bring that up.
moment.
It was in the moment.
Like niggas do it all the time. They say they love you. They say they care. They
say
make
that's
you
your
all
pussy,
these.
this your dick. No,
Right. Like it's in the
No.
moment, bro. Leave it alone.
You know what's
That was in the
funny? And I
moment.
forgot to say this when we were talking about this earlier, when we were talking about how, people think that when women have sex, it's so emotional and there's no women out here that can just detach the emotions.
Right.
There's also niggas out here that cannot detach
That is
the
so
emotions. And
true.
you fucking, you're like,
have y'all had a guy
Bruh.
on like that?
Yes.
Have y'all had like
an
Oh,
emotional
on the
guy.
show?
like an emotional guy on the show?
Oh,
Yeah,
not that was being honest.
yeah. They don't be honest with it. You're
The
right.
niggas
you're
who
right.
get on the
don't.
show, they be lying.
There have
They
been
do.
Straight up
I know
lying.
so many niggas where I'd be like, you are in love, and I don't know why, but you need to learn how to just fuck because that is what we're doing.
Yeah,
You know,
no, you're right.
There's
Y'all
nothing
right.
wrong with just fucking sometimes. And it's like they try and make us feel bad for it, but you need to do it.
Yeah.
It's good for your soul,
Work
really.
your
It
rocks off.
is. It's good for
Hey.
your cardio and everything.
Yeah,
I
no,
would just like to fuck
I'm just
somebody
very
today.
open now with what I
Mhm.
want sexually.
That's so
Mhm.
smart.
And now I know what I want even more so from a man. Like I do want the emotional and intellectual connection that I don't feel like I've had with many of the men that I have been with.
Really?
I
Like you
What-
can't go on a date
which
with
is
them?
crazy is like I get sexual attraction and chemistry way before anything else.
So do
Mm.
I.
So, like,
and that's good and bad.
No, it's
I don't
to me
like
it's bad.
that.
I hate it because
yeah.
I genuinely only have sexual connections with like there's men that as soon as we're done fucking, I hate and I don't want to be around and we don't get along and we argue and it's just like this is toxic. But as soon
Mhm.
as we're in the bedroom, we're
It's
like
fine.
intertwined like nothing else. And I don't want those type of relationships anymore. Like even with I would say maybe a 24/7 or the nigga I just posted Jordan, like
Mhm.
it's literally nothing but a sexual connection because outside of it, I fucking hate your guts and
Ooh.
you ain't shit. And I don't want those connections.
I
Like,
have
I
never
I
hate
want to
your guts.
genuinely,
felt like
I
that.
want to genuinely
have.
like
No,
somebody.
and I continue to fuck. Like I definitely
no.
have
I
been with
have.
some people where I'm
Bitch,
like,
like,
why
the-
would I?
It
do
is.
why?
It's
10 years
toxic.
plus.
That's the best
Some of
word
it's
for it.
toxic.
Because it's
so
like, why
toxic.
do I keep ending up here? But then I'm horny. I'm tired of laying
Oh,
in the
all
bed
of my
by
friends were like, bitch,
myself.
I'm about to block you. You
My
posted
battery
this
is
nigga
dead.
of all niggas. Like 8
Mhm.
years later, why are you still even entertaining him? And it's just like,
Man, dude, we have so much in common.
Yeah,
I don't be
that's
posting these
it.
niggas though.
Oh.
I finally I
he
get
didn't think I was
ashamed
gonna post
and I
him.
just don't say anything.
So he didn't think I was gonna post him.
And what
And
happened?
we were on the phone, and I was like, nigga, I'm gonna post you on my Instagram right now. He was like, no, you won't. I said, I will. And I said, I won't put no caption. And he's like, if you don't put a caption, it don't mean nothing. I said, fine, I'm gonna put the eggplant emoji in mine. And he was like, you're not gonna put that. I said, I bet you I will. And so I posted it. And this was literally, so I've had the podcast now almost 2 years. This was almost a social experiment to where now I know that I could never probably post my boyfriend on
You
my social
can't.
media because the comments not only were flooded. First off, my mom hit me. My mom hit me like, oh, so this is how I have to find out. His cousin hit me because I'm really cool with his cousin who's also
Did
in
you
the
take
league.
the picture down?
Yeah, I did. His cousin hit me and was like, oh my God, cousin-in-law, welcome to the family. It's about time because he knows that I've been fucking with his cousin for 8 years.
Okay.
And then his old teammate that I'm really cool with hit me like, oh, word, I thought you said you was done fucking with that nigga. Da, 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 da. And then all my friends who knows that he ain't shit is like,
What are you doing?
Mandy,
What
what
the
are you
fuck is that?
doing? You like, leave him alone. And so
Mhm.
like, unfortunately, as women, and we don't like to admit it, we do go back to a lot of toxic men. We do
Because
like,
we're used to
we're
it.
just used to it. And it
Mhm.
sucks.
It
Like, it
does.
sucks.
It's life.
But bitch, that dick is big, so I like it. Whatever, we're gonna keep going.
Man, do you really like big dicks? Like how big?
Big.
How big is big? Like these mics?
I like to be hurt.
Really?
Yeah, so I like pain.
I start jumping if
Which
it
is
starts
crazy
to
'cause
hurt.
I am a
Ooh.
dom.
I be running. Like, you know how
I
you
be
start
running too.
scooting back on the
Yeah,
bed?
like a little puppy.
You're like, wait.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh,
y'all
ooh.
do that?
I
See,
do
no.
that.
So
If
not-
it's too big,
so
I
I'm
think
a
I have a shallow
narcissist.
vagina.
I will say I'm a narcissist. So
Mm.
even when it hurts, in my mind, pride and ego overtake everything.
Oh.
Now
So
that's how I feel about
so
anal.
I like to let niggas know I can take it.
You bitches are crazy.
No.
I feel like that
I
about
know.
anal. Anal
Y'all are
will
fucking crazy.
really hurt me, but then I'll be like,
because Medina
can do
talked
it.
me into doing it several times.
I'm-
Anal sex, not
Yeah.
big dicks. I can handle a big dick because my vagina will, eventually, if you warm it up right,
bitch, if
it'll
a baby
get okay.
can come out, it's cool.
But when
that's
I have
true.
a big
that's a whole
poop,
human.
That's a whole,
What a big
whole
Right.
human being.
but when I
and
have a
shit.
big poop, that is painful and it feels so uncomfortable, and I'm just like, I'll never eat whatever whatever I ate again. That's a lie, but because I will. But Medina talked me into doing that. I went on live one day. I got drunk as fuck on our CockTales live, and I tried out my anal plugs. Now I didn't show them like my ass, but I was just
showing them in your.
But I just let them see
my
I let them see my facial expressions because I was like, you guys, I'm just really determined because Medina talks about it and she makes it sound like so much fun.
I had an anal orgasm and it was the best.
I have come from anal.
I'm not even gonna lie.
When your booty gets juicy and you don't really know what the fuck it is, you be like, is this like shit? But I like this. I can ride a dick.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. So it was with the same nigga that I've been talking about that I've been talking for 5 years. It was to the point where, so first off, it didn't
Y'all
happen.
make my booty hurt again.
He made me come vaginally first, though. But it wasn't until,
then I might have been loose.
When he put it in my ass, and I was just like, I knew I was coming out my ass to where I was like, what are you doing? I was like, it was a feeling I had never experienced before.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were going to shit on him?
I was so scared to look at the sheets.
That's a bad feeling. You're like, did I shit?
I didn't know
be crying.
came out.
I'm gonna shit on you. I'm gonna shit on you, and they do not give a fuck. And then I'm like, you're so gross. Like
it be brown, juicy stuff.
Nasty, and I like it. I love nasty niggas.
Why is
I like
nasty
nasty,
so,
but
I love nasty.
but that's a
niggas.
painful nasty. Like if it wasn't
But
painful,
I'm
I could enjoy
Kiki,
it.
with the anal, once your booty starts to get juicy and you
When
start
is it
to,
gonna get juicy,
you
Medina?
gotta
It's
get-
been a long time.
I mean, you gotta just.
This has been a year now, basically.
No, but if you're coming
I ain't coming.
vaginally,
vaginally. Okay.
it relaxes your anal muscles, and then your
So-
anal muscles, you're able to come.
So this is what
Bitch,
usually
it's
happens.
amazing. It's
So
amazing.
usually the guy is like, "Oh, you're on your period. I don't want to fuck you on your period."
We're not gonna talk about that. Not while I'm here.
Are you
Why?
cool with period
I
sex?
don't know if you know. I will lick an ass. I will have anal sex. I will fuck you and your dad. But I am not having period sex.
Why?
We're not talking about period sex right now.
Oh, is
I
that
don't
the
know.
Jamaican? I think that's Jamaican in her.
Did you
I
do
keep
this
saying
in
that
That has
one
to be the
dude-
Jamaican thing.
That
'Cause
one
bro,
dude
I'm
said
Jamaican
that
niggas
no.
don't.
No,
And my
bro.
friend, dude, he said something about that. He's Jamaican. It's the Jamaican
No,
in you.
I'm
Whatever.
not having
I
sex
trick
on my
these
period.
niggas. I trick them. I don't
trick,
care.
Tricking
No,
you're
I do
trash.
them.
You're trash. Bitch, you're trash.
Well, I'm a trash box
No, bitch,
because
don't-
I did not want to have that
Who
dick in my
wants
ass. It hurt.
Who wants to have sex and be on a bed that's a massacre? No.
It
like,
wasn't a massacre.
no,
It
like,
wasn't a
I don't
massacre.
give a fuck. No, if there's blood, that's nasty as
Some of
fuck,
them-
bitch. Like, we can
That's
sit here,
nasty,
like,
but
let's
shit
do
isn't
some
nasty.
ass shit. I don't give a fuck. Like,
You
no,
want shit,
I'll
Mandy.
piss
Shit
on a nigga.
stinks.
I'll let a nigga piss on me before I have sex on my period.
Really?
You feel
Swear to
very
God.
strongly
That's
about
disgusting.
this.
I'm not having sex
Oh
on
my
my
God.
period.
It
First
is.
off,
Did something
not only
happen
that,
to you?
Not only that, my period is only 3 days long. So, bitch, if you can't
Oh,
wait,
you
you
lucky.
Mine is a week.
Mine is the
a
full
week.
7.5 days.
Exactly. So mine is a long time. If I had a 3-day period,
I have
I would
a 3-day
feel.
period.
I could feel like you.
My period
But
is 3 days. By day
just
4,
sympathize with me
No.
as a woman who has to suffer for 7, possibly more days. That is a long time. So if you have somebody who is there with a hard dick
then
and it's
have
fine,
anal sex.
I can't do it. I
Then have
tried to
anal
do
sex.
it. I
There's
keep
shit-
trying
there's no
and it
reason
hurts.
why a
But
dick
you just said I need to
Why
come
is a dick in
vaginally
your
first
period ass vagina?
because it's still
Bloody
wet.
ass.
It's still wet.
Girl,
Girl, you playing. These niggas will eat my pussy with a period. So
Ew.
I just
Oh
don't care.
my
I
God.
don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna ask either of you to do it, but just know that niggas will do it and
Wait,
they like it.
niggas do what? Eat your period pussy?
Niggas do that. I won't let you.
So
but
this
they
is what
do it.
this is what it was. It wasn't like just blood everywhere or anything like that. You can push the button, Ayana. It wasn't like that, but I did put a tampon in. I like a lot of clip play.
Wait, so you fuck on your period with a tampon in your pussy?
If I want fuck, I'm gon' fuck 'em. But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cuff 'em. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Want a double D, so stuffin'. Back to the point, is it some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the stats in your face, turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.